Details of the US-Russia plan to disarm Syria's chemical weapons. In an exclusive interview to CCTV correspondent Wang Weiwei, Syria's President Bashar al Assad has confirmed that his country does intend to honor its commitment to the chemical weapons disarmament deal, but he warned that rebels could throw a spanner in the works, especially when UN weapons inspectors arrive in Damascus to oversee the destruction of those chemical weapons. Here's Bashar al Assad in a CCTV News exclusive.
According to the US-Russia's agreement, after the list is handed into the OPCW, UN inspectors will enter Syria again this November, and all weapons should be removed from Syria or destroyed by mid-2014. Is the Syrian government able to meet the timeline?
For the Syrian government, right now we need to ensure two things. One is to submit the necessary information and data to the OPCW. This has been done days ago. It has been completed last week, and the information is credible. Second is to facilitate the work of the UN inspectors who will visit the production and restoration sites of the chemical weapons in the coming month. Now the only obstacle is the security situation in some areas, which will make it difficult for the inspectors to enter. We know that those terrorist militants in these areas take orders from some countries, who may instigate them to block the visit of the inspector, and they may even shift the blame onto the government.
As you mentioned, the current situation on ground may be an issue to be considered. Do you think the situation there would delay the progress of the elimination of the chemical weapons?
I don't think there is any problem with that. But like I said, if the terrorist militants take the orders, block the way of the inspector, and shift the blame to the government, the situation will be different. You know, they are not fixed. They are able to move from one place to another. Anyway, this is only a possibility. We will be able to look at this when the UN inspectors start to come here.
How many chemical weapons does Syria really have? Some say that there are 1,000 tons. Is that true?
Syria produced the chemical weapons decades ago. The number is not small. We are a country at war. Some of the territory has been occupied for more than 40 years. However, the Syrian army mainly fights with conventional weapons.
Then how can the Syrian government prevent the weapons from falling into rebel hands before they are destroyed?
Any country or army which possesses chemical weapons generally has special protection measures to stop the weapons from falling into terrorist or enemy hands. We are not worried about the problem. Our chemical weapons are stored at safe places that are perfectly controlled by the Syrian army.